Good morning. Good freaking morning. Long time no see, guys. So if you're watching this, you're watching the rebroadcast. And if you are new here, we always do premiere lives, live before the premiere, just to give you guys a good idea of what you're about to see on the video that we're going to premiere. But right now, this is actually an invitation again. If you guys aren't on the Facebook group, it's hilarious. So this is the Hook to Cook family Facebook group, and it's just full of hilariousness right now. Apparently, Tackle Warehouse just got all of the shipments of the Crusties in, and Geo just got his in the mail.
Somebody look what I got from Tackle Warehouse. Let me open it right here outside. How's that, like? Hold on, guys. Let me check what this is. I'm excited. No, I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait all the way inside to open this one. It's Tackle Warehouse. What do I got? It's from Tackle Warehouse. Ooh. So excited. I'm so excited. Ooh. Oh my god. Check that out. Oh my god. Crusties everywhere. Crusties. Oh my god, they're all flying. Oh my god. It's Crusties. Ooh, first time.
Oh my gosh. So that's Geo. He is a perch slayer extraordinaire. And again, if you guys aren't, on there, definitely join if you're not on Facebook. Well, if you're on Facebook, but if you're not on Facebook, it's worth it just to do this. We got Adrian there. Oh, Robert Gull's in the house. What's up? We got the Ugly Catch Fishing crew in the house. What is up, gentlemen? Good to see you. Long time no see. It has been way too long. There have been a couple skunk trips. We went out twice before we went out for this premiere video, and the ocean has just been red tide. But apparently now it's been clearing up, according to a lot of people in the Hook to Cook Facebook family group. So that's been really cool. But yeah, a little bit about the last trip, about the video that you're about to look at, which, by the way, this is the video. So basically says that these fish will haunt me. Halibut kayak fishing noob moves. And then also, if you guys can do us a huge favor, that ratio right there is terrible. 18 to 3. Normally it's 1 dislike for every 10 likes on the video, and that definitely helps the channel out. It helps spread the word, helps spread positive messages. What's really cool, if you guys didn't see it yet, is after this kayak trip right here, we went to the car, and there was a cool note left on the car, and it's actually in the communities tab, but there's a young gentleman who left a note on the Honda Ridgeline all the way from Norco, California, who said that he's a big fan of the YouTube videos, and he's 7 years old, which was really, really cool. But yeah, guys, in the comments, yeah, let us hear, how has the fishing been? What have you guys been up to? It's always good to hear from everybody in the live chat. Robert, have you been out getting some white sea bass or what? We had some white sea bass for dinner last night. That was pretty awesome. It looks like we have a third person on right now, so welcome to the crew who wakes up super early. It is super early. But yeah, in this video that we're premiering today, we went out. It was Carl and I. We took the kayaks out, and Martin let me borrow his kayak. So thank you, Martin. Fishing with Martin. You should go check him out if you don't know who he is yet. Fishing with Martin. He's in the description on every single video that I have been putting out, just because he's a local friend who also fishes the surf, and he has some really entertaining content. Skunked at Cape, disappointment for salmon. Yeah, it's the reports come sporadically with the salmon. It seems like one week they're super hot and they're easy to find. They're like hanging around at 200 feet or whatever, and then all of a sudden they're gone. They're just a really fast moving species. But in this video that again we're gonna be dropping, uh, we were really trying to get some white sea bass or some halibut, and there were some really good reports that they were eating up mackerel. So you'll definitely see some mackerel jigging. You'll see, as you can see in the picture, there's definitely a halibut that gets landed. But the coho are around. Ooh, coho's really strong flavored, isn't it? It's a lot different than the Pacific or the king salmon, isn't it? It's not as fatty. It's probably pretty oily. But yeah, let's see updates. Let's just check this out. So for that Morro Bay sport fishing trip, so we're having a hook to cook family deep sea fishing trip for lingcod and rockfish, and that's going to be September 8th. And there were 35 spots available. Let's take a look at this. Let's see how many spots are remaining on this trip. It's going to be September 8th out of the Starfire. So let's see how many spots are left. Deep sea fishing trips, book now. And then we'll pick September. I don't know if you guys can hear Dexter. He's snoring in the background hard. Oh, Robert, that would have been cool. But you know what? This probably won't be the last time we do this. Here we go. So there's 21 spots left. That means that 14 people have already signed up. So that's going to be Sunday, September 8th. It's going to be 5 a.m., return at 3 p.m. So it's a full day. It's a full 10-hour. The reason we chose a 10-hour trip as the Hook to Cook family rockfish trip is because we do have people coming from, a long way away to come fish with us. And, if you're going to come drive that far for like a 3-hour or a 4-hour, 5-hour trip, it almost doesn't make sense. If you're going to be driving, you're going to want trophies. You're going to want to bring home a big lingcod or, a big red, a big vermilion or something. That way the trip can definitely be a little bit more memorable. So when it's a 10-hour trip, the captain doesn't mind, going a little bit farther because they know that the people on deck are open to spending all day out on that charter. So that was the reason for doing the full day trip on the Starfire. And the Starfire happens to be captained by a gentleman who knows Bobby really well, because Bobby, he used to charter this boat privately for his own business. So it'll be cool because Bobby's definitely in. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I think he's in, but he might not be. He might be working or something like that, but looks like we got Dylan. What's up, Dylan? Dude, Mike's your brother, Mike, has been killing it, man. And he's been letting us in on some fresh intel. So yeah, tell him Hook to Cook said thank you so much. Robert said he voted for Monday for that rock trip. That would have been cool. The Monday trip would have started at 6 a.m., so 1 hour later, which is pretty nice. Yeah, Monday would have been cool too. Next time. Man, this looks like a mod chat. What is a mod chat? Not even sure what a mod chat is. Dude, Chris Fish Dish, what's up, dude? Welcome. Dude, that rockfish trip's gonna be dope. If you guys don't follow Chris, you guys should follow Chris. He's the sushi chef that came over to the house the day before the Hook to Cook meat and fish. He just met up with Martin, Ray, Mike. Who else? Who else was there? Justin, Adrian, Cali Surfcaster, and they were all able to fish for perch and striped bass. No spoiler alert, but one of those guys caught 2 striped bass. So go check those out. Check out all of his all their videos. Mike and yeah, like Chris. Chris, when are you gonna go jetty fishing again, man? Those videos are prime. And the weather's probably just good enough as well. Too bad crab season's done. But there's a lot of different things that we can target right now. We're planning on fishing for halibut on Tuesday once again, but this time Dad will be coming along, and we will be really targeting them around like the Port San Luis area. Carl had caught 3 there in 3 hours of fishing. So 1 hour per halibut, not bad, not bad. We actually have a buddy who's a commercial halibut fisherman, and he has like tons of pictures on his Instagram of catching like 50 and 60 halibut in one drag. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, Chris, definitely get out there. Get out there. You need to do more sure things, man. So what's cool is the rockfish trip is pretty much going to be guaranteed. Well, knock on wood, guys. Knock on wood. If you guys are part of this rock fishing trip that's coming up, chances are really, really good that we'll limit out on rockfish. And the reason being is, if you guys look at this schedule, these boats go out every single day. And when you go out every single day, it's a lot easier to pinpoint a good bite. So right now, you can't call and ask the captain, hey, what part of the ocean are we going to fish? Because he doesn't know, right? He's going to take all the intel leading up to the day that we're going to fish, and he'll make his judgment call on where we're going to fish based on where the hot bite was or was not the day before. So that's a really cool part is whatever, because again, the trip's going to be on September 8th. Whatever happens on September 7th is going to have a huge bearing on where the captain takes the whole crew, right? Let's say they get on a really, really hot bite on the southeast, and that's on the 7th. The 8th, we're probably going to go to the southeast, right? So, well, no, you can't go southeast on the ocean. That made no sense. Southwest, there you go. But yeah, going back, if you guys are just joining, we do the premieres every time a new video is dropping. And the reason for that is kind of to set the stage on what happened without giving away too much information. But also, most importantly, is to reconnect with everybody. So far, it's been really cool to see Chris Fish Dish on here. It's been really cool to see Gullible, Robert. It's been super cool to see Dylan Purgis. Awesome. Let's see. Nick said, when are you going to do some more lake fishing again? Trout or bass? Oh, yeah. So I did just go bass fishing. I caught a few, but it wasn't good enough to make a video out of. We were frog fishing, literally frog fishing. We were trying to catch bullfrogs to eat frog legs. Yeah. So one of our followers on Instagram, they messaged me and said, hey, look at this. And he showed me a bunch of pictures of bullfrogs eating the topwater hollow body frogs. And turns out the day that we went, it was just like really hot, 80 degrees, 80 degree water. The water was 80 degrees. It was like boiling. And the bullfrogs were nowhere to be seen, so we couldn't catch any bullfrogs. But I did catch 2 bass, so that was pretty cool. But it was a disappointment because I brought everything. I brought rice. I brought everything to make frog leg adobo. But stay tuned, guys. That will come. I will find a way to catch some bullfrogs, because that would make a really, really cool video. But it would be very, very interesting to taste adobo frog legs. That would be awesome. And if you guys don't know what adobo is, it's basically the national Filipino dish. It's almost like the equivalent of Mexican menudo, maybe. All right, Robert, thanks for joining. He says he's at work. He's got to run. Dang, you're at work early. But frog leg, well, adobo is basically any sort of protein mixed with soy sauce, vinegar, certain spices, and garlic, onion. What else is an adobo? Come on, Chris, help me out. But you can make it more dry. You can make it more of a soup, and then you put it over rice, and it's just a home cooked goodness. So I did, to answer your question, uh, Nick, I did go bass fishing, caught 2 on the frog. But again, the whole reason for it was to make frog leg adobo, which I will be making here on the channel soon. I got a buddy who can take me to a pond that does have bullfrogs, so we'll definitely have to do that here soon. I might do that on Wednesday. I'm gonna call him and see if Wednesday works. So let's see. So Mr. Tulis, let me know. Just gotta work. Time to punch in. Yeah, go ahead and punch in and then come back and we'll see you guys. We'll see you in the chat. It's so cool. Yeah, but again, the reason I do this is just to reconnect with everybody, especially on weeks where we'll go fishing like a few times and skunk and not have enough content to put out a video. We still have fun, but you know, having premieres gives me a reason to come here and talk to you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. AJ Racer, what's up? Welcome at this really crazy time in the morning that we do these. We could do these a little bit later, but it's not a time that I can commit to. The time that I can commit to is really early in the morning. I actually got up at 4 o'clock this morning, 4:30, for the old 9 to 5. I have a big sales presentation to do this morning, so I was finishing up a quick PowerPoint, not to bore you too much, but I just had to put together, a PowerPoint presentation for all the sales guys at Honda. Yeah, so that's gonna happen today, but this is the stuff. And hopefully like this channel, 2 big goals with this channel is basically to make content that's entertaining as well as educational. So a lot of what we do on this channel is things that hopefully we can all learn from, look back on, and even trips where huge mistakes are made, like this one that you're about to see. There's a lot of learning experiences, and a really good trait of somebody successful is they don't try to learn just from their own experiences, but they learn from experiences of others. So why learn through your own trial and error when you can watch somebody do some trial and error and then learn from them? So that is one big reason for this video as well. There's a specific fish in this video that Carl was like, "Hey, Edward, are you even going to post that?" You know, because it was such a huge fail. And I said, yes. Definitely. We are going to post the good, the bad, the ugly. Of course, we're going to post all the celebrations. We're going to post like the bad situations that happen. And then the ugly ones, like where we just do bonehead moves. And you'll know what I'm talking about when this video drops. But I have to share it. I can't not, because you gotta be able to look back on it, and you know, life is about growing and learning, and we have to document it, because if you don't document it, you know. Oh, check this out too, and it's funny because when you start editing, you relive the moment over and over and over and over and over. So one mistake, if you're putting it in a video, you're probably going to see it like 18 times. I'm really curious to see. Maybe we'll count it next time. How many times I watch a video before releasing it. if you guys ever like are thinking about starting a YouTube channel or anything like that, or at least making videos for yourself or documenting your trips, one really good tip is to always watch your video just to make sure the flow is right. You know, do some edits, watch it, do more edits, then watch it. You're basically taking a big rough, like just clips, and then you're boiling it down to a concentrate that is actually digestible, speaking of food. Frog leg adobo will be a masterpiece in itself. Yeah, Chris, there's so many different variations of frog leg adobo. It's crazy, dude. You can make it dry. You can make it more saucy. You can strain it after sauteing it, and then you can fry it. Oh, crazy. Have it with some like maybe some finely chopped fried garlic on the top, kind of to garnish it at the end. Of course, your little bit of green onion too. Oh yeah, see? Yeah. You could even put it on a skewer and then fry it. And then that way you just have like this big old stick of caramelized soy sauce and garlic and vinegar all on a skewer. Oh, that sounds like fair food. Fry anything. It's terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh man. But yeah, so we're looking at about 9 minutes until the premiere. So yeah. And enough of this food talk. Just kidding. I can talk about food for a long time. For a really long time. But again, guys, this video shall be premiering in, it looks like 8 minutes now. So all right, well, everybody who needs to go back to work, get back to work. But yeah, we'll be premiering this pretty soon. Looks like in 7 minutes. We'll see you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for joining here so freaking early in the morning. And yeah, we'll keep on doing this. The channel's gonna still go on, even if there's, you know, some people who don't appreciate it, but there's a lot of people who do. So thank you guys so much. We'll catch you in the live chat on the premiere. Bye for now.